Oh, 7 dark reasons why Gemini is the most dangerous sign in 2026. No one talks about this. Stop scrolling. If you are a Gemini or you fell in love with one, this video is not an accident. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover 7 dark reasons why Gemini can be the most dangerous sign in 2025. The heartbreaks they cause, the lies they tell, and the exact moment when karma finally hits back. And listen, this is not a cute, sugar-coated horoscope. This is real talk about your sign. Based on what Gemini energy looks like when it's pushed to the limit in 2025. Before we start, hit subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell. Every week you get deep, no fluff astrology made for your sign, not generic, copy-paste predictions. If you love honest zodiac content that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, this is your channel. So subscribe now. And let's go. Who Gemini really is first. Let's talk about who Gemini really is. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, information, and the nervous system. Gemini energy is fast, curious, playful, and restless. This sign wants to know everything, talk to everyone, and experience every possible version of life. That's why Geminis are often the funniest person in the room, the one with 10 stories. 3 phones, a million ideas, and 0 time to sit still. But here's the problem. That same gift becomes dangerous when it's not grounded. Because when your mind never stops, your heart doesn't know where to land. And that's where the dark side of Gemini starts to show. If this already sounds like you, or like the Gemini in your life, type "I know a Gemini" in the comments right now. I want to see how many of you are dealing with this energy every day. WHY 2026 is different for Gemini now. Why is 2026 such a critical year for Gemini? This year brings intense pressure for Gemini to grow up emotionally, to choose a path, and to take responsibility for their words. The universe is basically saying, no more playing both sides forever for many Geminis. 2026 is a year of big conversations, breakups, career decisions, and sudden moves. Doors that stayed half open for years are finally closing. If you try to escape, the energy of this year pushes you back into the same lesson until you face it. So, if you are Gemini, understand this. 2026 will reward your honesty and punish your games. If you want deep dive videos for your sign every month this year, hit subscribe right now. The more Geminis we have in this community, the more content you get just for your energy. Dark reason number 1. The double mind. Gemini can see both sides of every situation. That's a gift. But in 2026, this becomes dangerous when you start playing both sides of people's hearts. You tell one story to one person, another version to someone else, and suddenly you're stuck in a web of your own words. You promise commitment, but you also promise freedom. You say, "I love you today and I'm not ready tomorrow." If you're not careful this year, your own mouth becomes your worst enemy. One message, one screenshot, one drunk confession can expose every mask you've been wearing. Tell me in the comments, have you ever seen a Gemini say to completely different things to 2 different people? Just write yes or nitrogen monoxide. I'm really curious. Dark reason number 2, boredom. Gemini hates feeling stuck. Routine feels like prison. In 2026, when life gets to quiet, Gemini can create chaos just to feel alive again. That's when you start texting your ex. Flirting with someone you know is off limits. Starting fights, dropping a shocking truth, or changing your mind at the last second, just to feel the adrenaline. The danger is, this year, those little games have bigger consequences. The wrong message can end a relationship. The wrong joke can cost you a job or expose you in front of everyone. If you've ever destroyed something good just because you were bored, give this video a like. It's a safe space. Nobody is judging you here. Dark reason number 3, the mask of charm. Gemini can read a room in seconds. You know exactly what to say to make people like you. In 2026, that magnetic charm becomes extra strong, but so does the temptation to use it for manipulation. You can flirt without meaning it. You can promise things you don't plan to deliver. You can become the perfect partner on the outside while hiding your real doubts inside. The risk is that people around you will finally start to feel the gap between your words and your actions. And when they do, the image of cute, fun Gemini can flip into fake. Cold and dangerous overnight. If you're still here, you're clearly serious about understanding Gemini energy. So do this. Hit subscribe and comment real talk. So I know you're one of the people who can handle the truth about your sign. Dark reason number 4. Fear of depth. Gemini loves talking about everything until the conversation goes too deep. When real emotions appear, jealousy, fear, trauma, long-term commitment, your instinct is to joke, change the subject, or disappear. In 2025, life keeps pulling you into deeper waters. Partners ask, "Where is this going?" Family asks, "What do you really want?" Your own soul asks, "Why am I still running?" If you keep escaping, you'll repeat the same story with different faces. Different city, same drama. Different partner, same ending. Pause for a second and answer honestly in the comments. Do you run away when conversations get too serious? Yes or no? Dark reason number 5. Words as weapons. When Gemini is hurt, nervous, or cornered, the mouth goes faster than the heart. You can say brutal things just to win the argument, and only later you realize how deep those words cut. In 2026, arguments escalate faster, messages stay saved. People remember exactly what you said. This is the year to choose. Use your words to heal, inspire, and connect. Or use them to destroy and then watch your bridges burn. If you're ready to use your Gemini voice in a better way this year, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm to show this to more Geminis who need this reminder. Dark reason number 6. Secrets and gossip. Gemini loves information. You collect stories, screenshots, confessions. But in 2026, the line between sharing a funny story and betraying someone's trust gets very thin. You might tell yourself, "I'm just being honest," or "they will never find out." But this year, hidden conversations have a way of coming to light. One friend talks to another, one DM gets forwarded, one call gets overheard, and suddenly you're at the center of drama you never wanted. Protect your mouth. Protect what people tell you in confidence. Your reputation as trustworthy or dangerous is being written right now. Dark reason number 7. Disappearing when it matters most. Gemini is famous for ghosting. You get overwhelmed, uncomfortable, or simply bored, and you vanish. No explanation, no closure. In 2026, this pattern becomes especially painful because people are craving stability and honest communication. When you disappear this year, some people will close the door for good. No more second chances. No more maybe one day. This is the year to learn a new skill, saying, "I can't give you what you want right now," instead of vanishing. It's more mature, and it saves both of you from extra karma. Tell me in the comments, are you the Gemini who disappears, or the person who was ghosted by a Gemini? Write "I disappear" or "I was ghosted" so we can see how many of each we have here, the light side. How Gemini wins 2026 now. After all this dark truth, let's talk about the light. Because Gemini is not doomed. When you use your energy well in 2026, you become one of the most powerful signs of the year. Your curiosity turns into learning new skills. Your social talent turns into networking, opportunities, collaborations. Your fast mind helps you adapt to changes that other signs can't handle. This is the year where you can reinvent your life. New city, new job, new relationship with yourself. But that only happens if you stop running from depth and start choosing your words, your people, and your promises more carefully. If this message hit you, it's because you were meant to hear it in 2026. So here's what you do now. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell. If you leave without subscribing, the algorithm forgets you and you'll miss the next warnings for your sign. Comment your story below. Are you a Gemini? Or are you dealing with one? I read your comments and use them to choose the next videos. Share this video with that one friend who always says, "Geminis are not that bad. Let them see the full picture." In the next episode, we're going to talk about the one sign that can completely change Gemini's destiny this year, for better or for worse. So subscribe now, stay close, and remember, the stars don't control you, but they do warn you. See you in the next video.